Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris. This is ChrisLuvsLux, and today we need to talk. Yes, I have no makeup on other than my eyebrows done because in this particular video, we're here to talk about these right here. I got four of the new Gucci blushes in shades I thought that would complement my complexion. We're gonna talk about it. I am going to try each one on freshly washed face and moisturized. Nothing on purpose. We want to see how this looks, how this performs on regular skin. Forget about the foundation and everything else. If that's something you want to see, keep watching. Don't forget, click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Become a part of the family. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you like the content. And with all of that, let's get into it because I have some thoughts. I'll see y'all at the end. So I got, like I said, I got 4 shades. I'm just trying to get them in order. So I got shade number 303, which is Radiant Pink. Look at the packaging. Very cute packaging, on par with the other Gucci products. Like the bronzer is blue though, but the powder, it's this cute baby pinkish, but it doesn't have stars. So this one has stars. The total weight is 0.19 ounces or 5.5 grams. So when we say 5.5 grams, let's put it against, from a size perspective, against the Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath is 0.34 ounces at 9.7 grams. A considerable difference if you look at this one versus this one, right? Of course, this one is Gucci and this is Pat, but I consider Pat luxury without a doubt. It's a hell of a difference in sizing, right? So you guys know I am a blush stan, right? I am team blush. Hashtag team blush in the comments if you are a blush connoisseur. If you love blush the way I love blush, hashtag team blush in the comments. But this is the shade Radiant Pink, right? You see that it is Gucci. The name Gucci is embossed inside of the product, much like the other items. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna swatch this one before I apply it, and I'm gonna show it to you like this. Can you even see that? So this is Radiant Pink. So I'm gonna take a clean blush brush, and I'm gonna, well actually I'm gonna use this Face 2 blush by Sonia G, and I'm going to put Radiant Pink on this side. All right, and it does pick up well. And we're gonna see, no bronzer, no nothing. I just want to see how this goes on and what does it look like. I'm putting more on. Okay, now I can see it. I think I put enough on my brush at first. So you can see the difference. You see the little flush of pink right here. This has nothing, right? So if you wanted a makeup, no makeup looking, I'm building it up. So I'm gonna put some more on my brush, and let's see how it builds. This is building now. And when I was doing my swatch, it is very soft and not powdery, soft and like a creamy silky. It looks great, and mind you, this is on my bare skin, right? So that's a nice little flush of color compared to here where I have nothing. So again, this one, and you can bring it all the way up here. if you imagine my face fully, you know, foundation and bronzer, throw this on. This can get, even with nothing, if I just wanted to have a flusher color and didn't put anything on my face, this would be a great look, right? I think I could even go into my eyes with it and just bring a little, because right now my eyes look a hot mess, but you can bring a little color into the skin. So this one is Radiant Pink. Shades 1 and 2 weren't for me because they were too light. I didn't think they would really come out on my skin and give me, I wanted something that was going to give me a makeup, no makeup look, and this achieves it, right? This looks like I might be blushing a little bit, which is what blush is supposed to do. So let's go into the next blush, and I'm going to, this next shade, same packaging, is 04 Bright Coral. And I love a good coral peachy shade, which is this one. If you compare it to to Radiant Pink, ooh, they look almost the same. So this one is Radiant Pink, this one is coral. You can see it has a slight peachiness to it. This one is a lot more pink. So let's try this one on this side. See if it gives me the same. This one is not coming on the brush as much. When you dip your brush in, I will say you get kickback coming up. All right, let's try this. Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I gotta keep building up. There you go. So this is Radiant Pink. This one is the coral shade. I'm gonna be honest, this coral shade, I gotta keep, you gotta build, if you, this is almost, you got to keep building. I can get pigment, as you can see, right? So if I come back, you can still see this Radiant Pink has a lot more concentration, more pigment than this peachy shade, and it's all over the brush, right? I think it's just the fact of my skin tone, right? But you can get there, you just have to build. Again, this could be a makeup, no makeup look as well. This is Radiant Pink. And this one is coral. What is this? Bright Coral. It's called Bright Coral, but it's really not that bright, huh? And that is why I am considering taking the Bright Coral back. Look at that. Let me swatch it, which is what I didn't do. Let's swatch it and see. Yeah, it's I don't know about this, y'all. So see, the Radiant Pink can work for my skin tone. This one here, I'm not sure. Okay, okay, y'all. So the next one we're going to use is 05 Rosy Beige. Uh-oh. I hope it looks okay. So this is the Rosy Beige. It looks like it has a little bit of a cooler undertone. It's got a little purple in it, at least it looks like. Let's see how it swatches. Swatcheroo. Oh, did I just mixed the two. Hold on for a second. Let's try that again. Huh. You see that? That's Rosy Beige. Radiant Pink, Bright Coral, Rosy Beige. So let's see how Rosy Beige works. As far as, now I'm going to use my Refer 04. We're going to go in. Pick up just a little product. Skin is all clear and dry. I don't know, y'all. Okay, let's try that again. I mean, I see it, but it's not giving me blush, if that makes any sense, right? So you know it's there because the shine is gone. But let's really dig into this and see. Okay. Okay, now I can see it. But is it really giving blush? I really think this shade is for those that are much lighter than me that want this purple or a plum-like effect here. And you guys know I'm a blush connoisseur. This right here is a fast no for me. So this last shade we have is 06 Warm Berry. Now I know I'm gonna like this one, right? Because this is the darkest shade. Okay, if I can open it. There you go. Now this is what I'm talking about, right? Look at that. That's a nice dark shade. And I think there's gotta be, oh yes, look at that. This is not coming up this shade on my skin, but this is lighter than my face, in my inner arm. So that could be why if you're lighter, this is gonna work for you. This is not. And for $50, we need it to work. So I'm gonna just use this brush again and I'm gonna go in. I'm not gonna go ham because it already picked it up. And I'm already getting pigmentation. Y'all see that? Already. So I would say this 06, whoa, yes, let's calm it down. That has a lot of pigmentation. This Warm Berry is where it's at, without a doubt. Even deeper than me, you'll be able to pull this off because I had to wipe some of it off my brush before I went back on my face because it is pigmented, right? And just for ha-has, I'm gonna put a little more on. Look at that. This, it just looks gray. This Warm Berry, yes, we can do Warm Berry. And that's the last one, guys. So in my opinion, for my final thoughts, right, before I wash this off and actually do my face, Radiant Pink, if you're my skin tone, actually this might be considered, I would consider Radiant Pink a universal shade. Any skin tone can use it. If you're much deeper than me or darker in the shade spectrum, then you might have to really build up, right? The Warm Berry, I think if you are a lot lighter than me, you will have to go very light-handed, right? Even I, had to brush some of it off at first because I can see it being a mistake if you go in too much at one time. But this is definitely a shade for most people in their shade range, right? That's Radiant Pink and Warm Berry. As far as Rosy Beige and Bright Coral are concerned, I don't think this is Rosy Beige. You're not getting anything out of that. And that coral is not gonna come out like that on your skin. I could see it, but it took too much work. And for $50, right, for this little bit of product, and compared to the other blushes, it is a small amount of product. Because if I look at other blushes, for instance, Charlotte Tilbury blush. Charlotte's blush is, when I can see the size, 0.28 ounces. So that is 10.10 ounces more than that one. A Dior blush 6.23 ounces, so it's slightly smaller than a Dior blush, right? So when you think about it like that, you know, and it's $50, it's more than most of our blushes are, right, that we have in our collection. You want to see it, you want to get, you know, your money's worth. I can see Warm Berry and Radiant Pink staying in my collection. I have no problem with that. These other two, they going back. So these other two happen to be the ones that I got from Sephora. They are going back to Sephora. It's that simple, because this right here I'm not working with, and that coral color is not, it's not quarreling. It's not working for me. So let me know down in the comments if you bought any of these blushes. If you did, have you used them? If you have, what are your thoughts? I'm very interested to know. What do you think? Especially about this one, because I'm very disappointed in Rosy Beige, like for real. But you know, everything is not for everybody, and maybe it was meant that, you know, Gucci meant for only certain, you know, for the deeper tone ones to, or more saturated, go for those that had more melanin in their skin. I don't know, but I'm interested in knowing what your comments are. If you've purchased these, if you haven't, is it something that I would run and get immediately? No. Do you have other blushes in your collection that are probably better? Yes. For instance, Pat McGrath, Patrick Ta, Dior, and the original Chanel blushes are some that come to mind that I would say knock these out of the water, in my opinion. I'm going to keep these two shades. I could replicate these two shades in my collection, but I'm going to keep it because I do love the packaging and I want to have it for reference in other videos. It's not a must-have in my opinion. Don't rush out and get it. And if you do get it in the next VIB sale, in my opinion. Let me know down in the comments. Listen, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, y'all. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you like the content here on the channel. And most importantly, stay safe, stay healthy, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.